Sup everyone, and welcome back. It has been a little while since I've posted, and while life and work and whatnot certainly have made things crazy, I would be lying if I said that the main reason that I haven't been very active on here wasn't because I have kind of lost my life to the Elden Ring DLC, like many people right now. I knew that was gonna happen, and it did, so yeah, sorry I've abandoned y'all, so I could go to the Shadow Realm and, just be in the presence of the new best boy, Messmer, as much as I could. And that actually is kind of going to be relevant a little later in this video, but another reason that I have not been active is because of Anime Expo recently, which I both had to take time to prepare for, and then also, of course, dedicated like all of 4th of July weekend to going there. And I thought it would be fun to do a little Anime Expo haul of some of the fun goodies that I got while I was there. And one of the best things I got actually is what I'm wearing right now, if you could see. Oh. Borf. For those of you who are familiar, Spy X Family, and the character Bond, big Great Pyrenees dog that I love so much. The last thing I need is another t-shirt, and so I usually am not even tempted by t-shirts at Anime Expo or other conventions because frankly I just don't think that they're ever really that good, but I saw this and I saw Borf and I was like, I need that shirt. And when I went to get it, it was like towards the end of day one of Anime Expo, and they thought they had sold out at the booth it was at. And I could have like started crying, not really, but inside I was so upset. And luckily, like I asked them actually if I could have just the shirt they had out as a sample because I wanted it so bad. And luckily, the manager, whoever the supervisor was there. And they're like, oh no, wait, I have some in the back. And they went and found some shirts in my size and saved the day. And I'm so happy because I absolutely adore this shirt. And yes, I think it was like one of those purchases where I was like, I don't even need to think about it. I don't need to think about if I'm wasting my money or spending too much or whatever. I need the shirt. So I'm glad I have it and I can wear it for this video that I'm sharing with you guys. So, moving on. This is going to be a mixture of stuff that I bought and also some freebies. Not everything, not all the freebies, because some of them are kind of crappy. But the things that I personally like or think are interesting, I wanted to share with you guys. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. And where to begin? Let's start with the things I got at the Kinokuniya booth. If you're not familiar, Kinokuniya is a Japanese bookstore. They're, of course, have locations in Japan, but they also have global locations, especially in some big cities in the US, and they always have a booth at Anime Expo and have, in addition to just like the regular books and stuff that they carry, also have some other goodies, fan merch and stuff. And one of the things they have, I actually got one of these last year, and I had to get another one because I haven't seen it anywhere since, is this Dark Souls blind box, which, as you can see, there are several characters there, but these are the ones I care about. I am absolutely a Gwendolyn fangirl. I love Gwendolyn so much. I think he's so cool. I want him so bad, and I got this box last year. And while I didn't get Gwendolyn, I did get probably the next best character in my opinion, and I got Guinevere. And I think she is so cute. I love her saucy face, and I love her like big cheapy boobies. I think she's so cute, so I was very happy with that. And they had the boxes again this year, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna go for it again. and fingers crossed I can get Gwendolyn. And I'm one of those crazy people where like I shake the boxes and I feel them out. I'm like, this one feels lighter. The figure I want seems like it would weigh less than some of these others, so I'm gonna go with this one. And I'm like crazy like that. And that's what I did with this. And I was so sure. I was like, this one's gotta be Gwendolyn. I just know it. Where'd it even go? And it wasn't Gwendolyn. I got this darn Black Knight, which, I mean, he's fine, he's cool, I guess. I would say he's probably like one of the last ones I would have wanted, because if I didn't get Gwendolyn, the next I would have wanted would be Yorshka, because she's super cute. And then, I mean, Gwen. I mean, the Black Knight and the Silver Knight, they just look like regular knights. They look like they could be anyone. And I feel like at least the Silver Knight, are those the guys that, like, sniper you in Anne Orlando on the rooftop? Because I feel like the arrow guy, it would be good for the, like, memeability of it at least. It's like, oh, you're the one who kept knocking me off the rooftop or whatever. Anyway, I got this darn Black Knight, and the thing that drives me especially nuts about it is I cannot for the life of me figure out how to get his little sword in his hand, because there's a hole in here where it's clearly supposed to go. But, like, we've got this little tip on the sword, and I've tried pulling. I can't get that to come out. I've tried, like, opening his hand or doing something. I cannot figure it out. I feel like I need some instructions, or I feel like I'm, like, missing something very obvious. But, yeah, he can just hug his sword like that. Yeah. Darn Black Knight. One day maybe I'll get Gwendolyn. One day. Oh, love him so much. They've had these for several. There are 2 different Dark Souls blind boxes, and I think I've seen a Sekiro one. I don't think I've seen a Bloodborne one, which is kind of surprising. But come on, why have we not seen an Elden Ring one yet? I need one, especially now with the DLC. I need Messmer in this, and I need Blythe, and I need what's her name? Snake Girl in Volcano Manor. I need those 3 so bad, so bad. But yeah, this for now. At least I still have Guinevere though. Show her one more time, because she's just so cute. I love her. Oh, yes. So whatever. Can't win them all, I guess. Oh, but speaking of blind boxes, I also got this one. I'm like addicted to these remints, especially. Blind boxes is like my form of gambling. Like, I figure I can go to Vegas and spend, you know, several $1,000s like a lot of people do. Or I can spend, you know, like, what, $15? This is a good, never pay for these if you see them over $20. You're being ripped off, let me just say that. But, like, these should be no more than $15 based on, like, what you would pay for them in Japan. And so I found this one, I think it was like $15, or it might have even been like $12 or something. It was really cheap, so I was like, I gotta get it. But it's one of the Pokemon Gemstone Collection 2. I didn't really get the one I wanted here. Actually, I probably got the one I would have wanted least, now that I think about it. It was just not my day when it came to blind boxes. Let me say. I got this one with Pikachu, and let me just say, like, I don't even know who that Pokemon is. No idea. I've never seen him, and sometimes that's worked out for me. Sometimes I've gotten some of these remints, and I got one with a Pokemon that I'd, like, never seen before, but I ended up loving them. Like, that's how I was introduced to Yomper, which is the Corgi Pokemon. I got one of these with Yomper, and I was like, oh, I love him. He's adorable. But this guy just looks like a dumb little alien. I'm not into it. So I don't know, maybe I'll take him off and just keep Pikachu on there. Like, I like the colors and stuff, but yeah, I just don't like him. These are cool. I do wish that this would, like, stay put a bit more, but yeah. I'm usually pretty lucky with blind boxes, I will say, so I'm not going to complain too much. But yeah, that one wasn't from Kinokuniya though. It was just from some random booth. But going back to Kinokuniya, something they had, which I was so excited about, was they had a little section for KonoSuba merchandise. And I feel like as popular as KonoSuba is, I actually don't see merchandise for it very often. So I got super, super excited. And they had these little pouches of all of the main girls, which are so cute. Just like a little coin purse type thing, which I loved. Aqua is absolutely best girl in KonoSuba. For those of you that are familiar, I've got her name back here. I love my useless goddess so much. She's so cute. So I was super excited. I had to get that. And they also had, I guess, like the theme of some of the merch was like mermaid swimwear, which was really pretty. It was super cute, but just like the whole aesthetic of the designs on this stuff was super pretty. And I actually almost got an acrylic stand of Aqua because I loved her the most. But I don't need another acrylic stand, so I just ended up getting, they only had darkness for this one, but I thought darkness was still pretty enough to get, so I just got a file folder of it. But look at how pretty this is! Oh my gosh, I love it. Aqua's was absolutely the best, but yeah, the coloring on this is still super pretty. And yeah, I wanted to go back a different day and see if maybe they got more of these and had one with Aqua, but the line was just too long, and I was like, not worth it to stand in line, so I'm happy I at least got this one. File folders are like one of my go-to things with anime merch, especially if they've got super cute designs, because I'm like, I can always use a file folder. Admittedly, I have more that I really need to use right now, but it is something that's useful. It's not just gonna sit around like an acrylic stand, even though I do love this, but yeah, I thought this is so, so pretty. And back here it says, KonoSuba, God's blessing on this wonderful world. I'm so excited for more KonoSuba to come out. You have no idea. I should actually rewatch all of the existing KonoSuba to prepare for it, because I feel like it's been a while since I've seen it. But yes, such a huge fan of that. And I think that's actually all I got from Kinokuniya. But since we're looking at a file folder, I'll show you 2 file folders that I got for free. I don't know exactly the booth that gave this out. Something that's associated with Fate Grand Order or something, because that's what's on here. I am honestly not familiar with Fate Grand Order. I know that there's like a trap character that is apparently like very popular or something, but that's about as much as I know. But I mean, it's a freebie and the picture's cute. I'm trying not to blind you all with the glare from the light, but yeah. And then we have this on the back. Lessengle, game developer in Tokyo. Is that like the company behind Fate Grand Order or something? I don't know. But yeah, I'm not gonna pass up a free file folder. And I have one more actually that I got for free, and this is probably a popular one. One of the really big booths, or multiple booths this year, was for the game Blue Archive, which I don't play, but I'm somewhat familiar with it through, you know, just being told about it and whatnot. But I got this file folder, which they were handing out for free, which is super cute. I feel like the lighting doesn't do it justice, but the coloring on it's really pretty. It's like sort of, there's all this blue, but then it's sort of like a pinkish tint to it. So I have no idea who that character is. All I know is that it's a bunch of cute girls with guns in the game. But even though I'm not really a Blue Archive fan, I did participate in a lot of the Blue Archive activities, which I will show you in just a moment. Another freebie I got from Blue Archive, the same girl on it. These fans, which, I mean, you can never have too many fans at Anime Expo. Not the best fan that I got while there, but, I mean, it does the job. If for some reason you can't get another one. But, yeah, very, very cute. But Blue Archive had this, like bingo card scavenger hunt thing. They had 2 booths in, like, 2 of the main halls. And you had to, like, sort of go back and forth between them to get everything done, which was kind of annoying, whatever. And, I didn't really plan on participating in it, but it's like after I got a couple of the little stamps in here for doing certain activities, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go whole hog on this, and I won another prize. So there are things like cosplay photo, like they had cosplayers who you could get your picture with, and like subscribe to their YouTube channel, post on social media and tag them, stuff like that, and you like show the people and you get your stamps. And we have like times for some of the things that happened. And down here we have the different prizes. There was, I think, like these keychain charm things, a reusable bag, and an LED fan. And like I said, fans are invaluable at Anime Expo, and so I went for the LED fan, and it is actually really cool. I love this. It has Blue Archive on it. This thing is really cool. So yeah, that was my little prize that I got. And while we're on that topic, I'll show you 2 of my other fans. One, so exciting, from Japan Airways. I got this one. They have just like a tiny little booth, like not even in the main area. But I picked this up mainly because I didn't have a fan at the time and I needed one. So yeah, that, and then this one from the Toho animation booth. Gotta be honest, I have no idea who like any of those characters are. I know I've seen this at like, I feel like the last 2 anime expos. Still have no idea what it is. I haven't watched this anime, but I mean, I see that character everywhere. This one I'm familiar with. This side. This is more my speed. I don't watch that one, but like those 3, yeah. I'm good with that. I know who they are. Oh, and then also this one. The Kobeni booth, or Manga Plaza booth, which is where Kobeni stuff is. They do these like every year. So I feel like I have like 3 of these. They're kind of cheap compared to the others. I guess the job done, I guess. I actually haven't played Kobeni in a very long time because I only have room for like 1 mobile game in my life right now, and that is currently Twisted Wonderland. But I would still say I'm a fan, especially during the lockdown and stuff, is when I started playing it, and played it quite a lot then. But still had to go and pick one of these up anyway. Yeah. And moving on from that. So before I get into my Artist Alley purchases, I can show you my badge for this year. I got the 4-day batch. And then this is the lanyard I got the first day. I'm not familiar with this anime. The lanyards I feel like were much nicer this year than they typically are. I actually knew about or recognized some of the stuff that was on them. I'm not familiar with this anime, but I saw it on a lot of banners and stuff. It's called Windbreaker. And I had a funny feeling just by looking at the pictures. It's like, is that another delinquent, like teenage gang type anime coming out? Because I am a huge Tokyo Revengers fan, and actually just a huge fan of anything involving gangs, any type of media, story, documentary, whatever involving gangs. Like, since I was a teenager, I have absolutely loved it. And I looked it up, and yeah, it does look like it is very much about like teenage delinquents, so sounds like it's right up my alley, and I may be starting to watch it very soon. On the second day, by the time I got in, they were all out of the reusable totes and lanyards, but the third day, I got this one, which I'm very happy with. I like it even more than the Windbreaker one. A nice crunchy roll My Hero Academia lanyard. I think that's the best one I've gotten in all the years that I've been to Anime Expo. I like this one quite a lot. Even just the colors are really good. I know one of the other lanyards they had was, I think, Fate Grand Order, which I'm glad I didn't get, but I'm happy with these two. And now, Artist Alley. Let me just say, I'm so proud of myself this year, because usually it's really hard for me to hold back in Artist Alley in particular, but last year especially, I just went Buckwild there. Like, the first day, I actually did really good. I was like, I didn't buy that much, you know, I restrained myself, did a great job. And then the next day I went and just wandered around there, and I don't know if I just like missed a ton of stuff or like what came over me, but I ended up just going crazy with how much I bought, and I still have not like framed and fully organized all of the prints I got last year. So I am so proud of myself this year. I only got one print. Only one actual print, and this is so good. Also, apologies in advance. I don't necessarily remember the artist who made all of these. If you are someone watching this and you happen to know the names of any of these artists, please put them down in the comments and let me know and let everyone else know so everyone can go support them, because they are fabulous. But this one, this is actually like the first print I think that I really like saw and had some interest in. Let's see, and the name, this is the artist too, right here. QR code thing. But I love this so much. Look at it. I thought that was so great. It's something that's just kind of unique, like sort of like poking fun at like real world stuff, like, you know, Pokemon on the streets of New York or something like that. Like Pikachu's one of the little rats, or giant rats. I think that they're like huge these days. Wandering around the subways, like going after a piece of pizza, and you know, all the sort of like, for lack of a better word, trash Pokemon around him, just like on the subway stairs. I thought it was so funny. So yeah, I got that one. And it's super, super cute. And the next closest thing I got was this tiny print. This is the artist. I am such a huge fan of this artist. I have multiple other prints, and they're some of my favorite pieces of art that I own. I don't think I'm going to say that right, so that is the artist right there. I think I saw her the very first year I went to Anime Expo, and she had a little print, like a small one, and it was Yusuke with Pooh from Yu Yu Hakusho. And then last year I got like 2 big prints by her, and also another small print that was young Denji with Pochita from Chainsaw Man. And similar to Pokemon, I go crazy for any sort of art of Denji and Pochita, especially if it's like very heartwarming and just like building on like that relationship of them together. The one by this artist, it was the 2 of them like eating jam on toast together. And I had another one that's him and Pochita, and it's just like they're looking at each other, and it says, "I'm home," like stuff like that. One day I might like go through just my Chainsaw Man art of Denji and Pochita, because I just adore them so much. And while this one's not Denji and Pochita, it is another of my favorite characters from Chainsaw Man. And if you haven't read the manga, this may not make sense to you quite yet, so just hold off. I think it might be, I know they're doing, I think, a movie for the next arc in terms of the anime, so you should see it very soon if you are just an anime watcher. But for those of you who've read the manga, I hope you will appreciate this, of who I would definitely say is best girl of Chainsaw Man, Kobeni. And this diner where she has a very stressful time, as if every moment of her life isn't super stressful. But I thought that was so funny. And all you who don't get it, you'll get it soon, I promise. And now moving on to stickers. This is another area where I go crazy because, you know, it's cheaper than prints and smaller and everything. And I definitely bought way too many stickers last year. But I held back this year, and again, I'm proud of myself, and I got some really good ones. And, you know, speaking of Messmer earlier, I got this one, which is so cute. I forgot the artist's name. It's like one of those, it's like, I know the name, but I can't, almost like it's in my head, but I like can't put it into words because I can't fully remember it. It's funny because she just like popped up on social media for me as recommended, but I thought that was so cute. I was very tempted. There were several artists who create like very beautiful Elden Ring, Dark Souls art that does look like, you know, something that's like an oil painting or something. I was so tempted, especially one of them. If you're an Elden Ring fan and you like Elden Ring fan art and stuff, there's this one particular piece of Melania that I'm sure most people have seen. I don't know how to describe it, just think of Melania in her like rock goddess form, looking badass, but looking like, you know, some Renaissance oil painting. And they were there, and I've been wanting that piece for a long time, but for some reason I just couldn't make myself jump to get it. But they also, like all of the artists also had really great Messmer prints, and I love Messmer so much. So I was happy I found this because it was a good like consolation prize. Doesn't sound good. You know, this is much nicer than consolation prize, but if I'm not gonna jump to get one of the big fancy prints, I'm glad I got this. And I didn't stop there because I got another Messmer. So cute. This is an artist that I've gotten their stuff before. Actually, if you give me a second, I'll show you the other stuff I have from them. But they have a lot of like Dark Souls, Elden Ring, cutesy, chibi type stuff like this too. And I just thought he was so cute. I had to get him too. And they had one of those deals where it's like buy 3 stickers for $12 or whatever. So I also got Vare because I thought he looked adorable. And then I hope like no Dark Souls fans take offense at this because I don't mean it in a bad way. I can see people like getting upset. I'm not a huge fan of Solaire. Like he's fine, he's great, but he's not like one of my favorite characters or whatever. But I thought this looked so cute. Like the cheapiness of it just really it made me smile. So I was like, oh, I'll get Solaire too. I like him. But let me show you the other stuff I've gotten from this artist that I think that I got these like the year that Elden Ring, the base game, was released. They're super cute. So just one second. Whew. Okay, it was a bit of a struggle, and I'm shocked I didn't screw up my nails doing that. But yeah, the first year she had these. I'm not a keychain charm person at all, but these are special. They're double-sided, so I'll show you, like I said, first and foremost, best girl of Elden Ring. There's no question. It's Zorias, is that her name? I think I always say it wrong. just call her Lizard Girl, but I think it's Raya's. But we have this, of course, so cute, in a lizard form with her little letter, and you turn it over, and her in human form is so cute. I love this character so much. I thought that was adorable. And then, of course, we have now tied for first place in terms of best boy, but the goodest boy of Elden Ring, no question, Blythe. I'm definitely one of those people who had, like, you know, my inner furry awakened because of Blythe. It's not the wolf part though, it's the voice. That voice actor is just so good, and I'm pretty sure that's why so many people are so into Blythe. Who otherwise would scoff at the idea of, you know, being into, you know, prime furry fodder right here. But it is very cute, him. And then this one too, looking cute. It's like those photos of dogs. It's like before and after being called a good boy. You have that. He's just chilling, and then you're like, oh, good boy, Blythe. And he's so happy. So that, and then I mentioned, you know, that I wanted like this Melania print that is really cool, but I'm kind of indifferent to Melania. She's another one of those characters. It's like she's fine, but there was also like a 3 for deal on these, and I couldn't decide who else I wanted. And the Melania was really cool, so we have her here. Just good old Melania, played of Mikla, as we all know. So we all have chanted to us all those times that we died to her. And then you turn her around, and Goddess of Rot, Melania, which is so pretty. I like that the butterflies are all rainbow. Yeah. And I'm so sorry I don't remember this artist's name. They're really great artists. I wish I remembered, and if I look them up, maybe I'll like put them in the description or something, because they, yeah, I love their stuff. Anyway, on to the next one. I don't remember this artist either. But they had really cute art, and I actually wish they had more of their prints in sticker form, because they had just really funny, like, self-deprecating, like, depressed millennial humor type phrases on them. But I didn't really, like, I definitely didn't want a print of it. Like, the art is really cute, but it's not something I'd want to hang in my house. So I wish they had more of those on stickers. These I actually got for a friend who's been going through some rough times. So I thought they were very appropriate for her. But there's this one, and this one I relate to quite a bit too. It says, "The horrors persist, but so do the little treats." Oh, thank goodness for those little treats. They keep me going. Love that. And then quite similar to this one. While crying, poor little guy, it says, "This $10 drink will save me." Know that feeling as well. This one I do not relate to, because I'm actually very good at math, but my friend is always going on about how she's not good at math, and so that's what it says. I'm bad at math. And some crying there. Maybe that is how it feels for people who aren't good at math. I don't know. That was always one of my strengths. Alright, now this is a fabulous artist, I guess. They have a bigger booth where it's more than just like an artist. Like they have a legit company booth or something like that. I don't know. But this is them. Highly recommend them. They got these cute characters. BasuraGang? I'm not sure. But love them. Big fan. I've gotten stickers and stuff from them before, which are hilarious. They crack me up, including this one. So this past year, I was actually officially diagnosed with autism after years and years of wondering what's wrong with me? Why do I have all these struggles that no one else has? And so it's something that it was like celebratory for me, and that with the people I'm close to, I now joke about quite a bit. And so I saw this sticker and it like made my day. I thought it was so funny, especially since it has a raccoon on it and I love raccoons so much. I was like, this is like, it's me on a sticker. It says, I got small titties and autism. Because I do got small titties. Which is also something I often joke about with people. It was just like so blunt. It was so cute and so perfect. And they had a lot of variety of these. Like, they also had one that said, I got big titties and autism, or I got a big butt and autism. And they had different things too. Like, they also had ADHD, depression, and maybe anxiety, but I feel like it was something else. So, they had variants for all kinds of people, both physically and mentally. But this is the first one I saw, and I was like, I need that sticker. And because they also had a deal, I got some other stickers for my friends that I had actually wanted to get for them after I saw this booth last year, because I think my friends would really appreciate the kind of humor that this artist has. I love these. This little chick with the knife is like one of their characters, and I love it. It says Bad Bitch Club. And they have a lot of these, and all of them have like different characters on them. They say different things, like they have a crazy bitch club, like they have a hungry bitch club, stuff like that. And they have this one, and it has the cute little cow. And I got this also for a friend. It says anxious bitch club. And there's this like, just to like have the chick with the knife, or stuff, like whatever bitch club and stuff, but with all of the cutesy design and cutesy animals. It's just like absolutely my vibe. So that made me happy. And they also gave me this super fun sticker sheet for free, which has their cow on it. Also, I'm really sad that I missed it. I didn't even know they were doing this, but they had the cow come out to take photos during certain times. I saw it on their social media. I was like, damn it, I can't believe I missed that. So next year I have to make sure I get to go see the cow, because it's so cute. But I love this, just like the cow. And then we have one version of the cow here with a knife, and then we have one version of the cow here with a little gun. It's so cute. So great. Love them, highly recommend them. And then these are the final stickers I got. These are not from Artist Alley. This is from a booth that was like on the main exhibit floor. But put all the stickers together. This place was great. They had a lot of really funny stuff. I think this is this is probably the first one that drew me to them. One of my favorite Pokemon is Psyduck. I love like all of the derpy Pokemons, but Psyduck has a special place in my heart, and they had a bunch of stickers and stuff of the Pokemon just like looking all buff, and I mean, how great is that? Like, love it. Still looks confused and, stressed out, but at least he's got some abs now. So I thought that was fun. And then, speaking of working out, I love this. I am also a huge Kirby fan. It says, I work out to eat everything. And I can relate to that sentiment quite a lot. And speaking of round pink cuties, I have a Jigglypuff here, or a little crossover of Jigglypuff and Dragon Ball Z. What's his name? I forget them. Is it Boo? I know there's like Majin Buu or whatever. It's Boo, right? Maybe. Someone feel free to correct me. But I thought that was funny, and I love donuts too. So I got that. And this one this one, this might be the best one, is so great. It's Dragon Ball Z mixed with Powerpuff Girls, and I thought that was hilarious. It's so well done too. Like, I just absolutely love that. Yeah. And that is everything. Not everything I got at Anime Expo, but we're in, for the sake of timeliness, it is everything that is worthy of showing you. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope I will start posting more again. I've gotten through the Elden Ring DLC, so I'm still playing it, but I'm not like totally dedicating my life to it. So hopefully we can get back to a little bit more of a regular schedule. And thank you for sticking around in my absence. And I hope you like this video. And I will